This is K-Star coming at you with some anime reviews and suggestions. Listen out for more. Growing up, I've watched a lot of anime, and my favorite genre is actually sports anime. So for today's video, I'm going to go over the top 5 sports animes that I've enjoyed the most growing up. So for number 5, I have Kaleidostar. So this is an anime about a Japanese girl who graduated from high school and decided to travel to the States all by herself to join a famous circus. Joining the circus has been her dream as she was a kid because she had such a magical experience and it gave her so much joy, and she wants to share that joy as she did when she was a kid. So this anime, there's happy and sad times, which I really loved, and ultimately I learned a lot about persevering through all the good and bad in life and try and be as positive as possible to be able to get there, because life does throw anything and everything, so being able to stay happy along with the people around you. Sitting at number 4, I have Capita, which is a racing anime. This follows the life of a little boy named Capita, starting from the age of 10, who got interested in the world of go-karting and racing overall. Unfortunately, Capita's family is far from wealthy, as his single-parent father works at a paving company, and they realize how expensive go-karting is. However, they were able to overcome it with his natural talents, perseverance, and also his loving family and friends that really supported him to be able to continue to pursue his interests, and ultimately became his dream. What I love about the anime is it really follows him from child to adult, progressing in this racing environment, and I think we can all relate to the feeling that we aren't enough, and the show really has you believing that as long as you believe in yourself and surrounded by the people that love you, you can do anything. And the cherry on top is really the son and father relationship that you don't really get to see in many animes. At number 3, I have Initial D, which is also a racing anime, but it focuses on street racing. In this anime, it's about a guy named Fujiwara Takumi, who was a high school student that works at a gas station. At first glance, he seems like a normal guy, but his father was a past legendary street driver. So while Takumi was growing up, he actually made him start driving before he was legal to help with the tofu delivery business with his family, and would drive every day up the mountain at dawn. With that, he's really learned that method of driving that was passed along by his father. What I like about this anime is it really focuses on the sport, and it helps build that world and community back in the day. Takumi seems really gifted, but if he took a step back, it all was possible with that daily practice that his dad ingrained in him to help with the family business. I also enjoy how he's grown through each of the season as he drives against different drivers and different challenges as well. Finally, number 2, so I have Haikyuu. This is a volleyball anime mainly focused on Hinata Shoyo, who became obsessed with volleyball in junior high after watching the nationals competition, where he saw a guy that was similar height to himself, given the nickname of the Little Giant. So from this moment, a sport he probably thought was only for tall people was possible even for him. He ends up being paired with a prodigy rival he initially hated, but he starts building a camaraderie with his high school teammates, which are filled with hardworking members to get to nationals. So this show has an incredible mix of joy, excitement, and wholesomeness that you can't help but cheer for. This is probably my most rewatched anime. I always watch it whenever I'm down or I just need a pick-me-up. Finally, we have sitting at number 1, Major. So this made it as my number 1 because of just how complete the series felt at the end, and I just love all of the characters. This anime follows a little boy named Goro from kindergarten to adulthood. So he was a little boy whose father played professional baseball but kept bouncing between the major leagues to the minor leagues due to an injury. Goro, of course, loved and idolized his father, plus his father was a single parent due to the fact that his mom passed away when he was really young. So, as you can imagine, he lived and breathed for baseball just like his father did. Sadly, his father ended up passing away due to some traumatic event, which you do see in the show, which drove Goro to want to continue and love baseball even more. Throughout this anime, you see that Goro was gifted, but it wasn't without hard work. You also get to see injuries, losses, so it's very real life, which is why I also really like it. And ultimately, you see him go from Little League, playing as a little boy, to becoming a professional player himself. So I don't think you see this type of progression or ending in most of the animes. So also there aren't many fillers, if any fillers. So that's why ultimately Major takes the cake, and I highly recommend it. So that's it for my top 5 sport animes. What did you think? Did you watch any of these? Definitely let me know what you think and give me any suggestions for other sport animes I should check out. Thank you so much for listening, and look out for another video from me.